Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Nerders. I'm Rich.
And I'm Nick.
Today is a return of a segment we haven't done in a few weeks.
Yeah.
Stream it.
Pitch it.
Play it. Well, not so much play it this week.
No, not so much.
Maybe next week. We'll see.
Yeah.
Still waiting on you for that one.
Yeah.
But first one on the list. What do you want to do? We want to pitch it first or want to stream it first?
Oh, let's stream it because we have some thoughts on this one, I think.
Boy, do we have some thoughts.
So when we last did this one, we decided to do something we normally don't do. And we've done it once before. And that is stream the same option.
Yes.
So you came up with the idea, actually, so you're to blame.
I am to blame. I said, let's be you agreed to it. You could have said no.
Yes. So the first time we decided to talk about Netflix's first big original movie, which was Beasts of No Nation, a movie that we both thought was pretty good.
It was decent, yeah.
And they came out with their probably even more high profile from a commercial
which is really sad.
Yes. Movie, which was the new Adam Sandler movie, the first of his 4-picture deal with Netflix, called Ridiculous Six. And we watched this.
Yes, we did.
And now we're going to talk about it. I know that you have some thoughts.
I have so many thoughts.
So let them spill out to the viewers.
First of all, and pardon my language, fuck this movie.
Oh.
God damn it, fuck this movie. I have not been this angry watching a movie since Fruitvale Station.
Interesting.
I sat there and started off.
What does that mean? Do you not like Fruitvale Station?
No, I love Fruitvale Station.
Oh, you were angry at the man.
I was angry at the man. Fight the power.
Okay.
But it's that Fruitvale Station's a movie that I had quite a physical reaction to. Like it made me angry watching it. Like I love the movie. I think it's great.
Did you see Creed yet?
I have not seen Creed yet.
What the fuck are you waiting for then? If you loved it that much.
Anyway.
All right.
The movie starts off, and it's not bad. It's just boring. For the first 20 minutes, there's maybe a joke or two, but that don't land.
Poop?
Well, no, I'm getting to that.
Oh, okay.
I haven't hit that point yet. I think there's 20 minutes before that even happens.
Okay.
And they're just talking and whatever. And there's no real jokes, and I'm like, okay, it's not bad, or it's not. I'm not angry at it yet. It's not gross or anything. It's just boring. There's nothing really happening. And then there's a donkey shit fountain that happens with Rob Schneider. And then I'm like, well, you've hit that point. Let's see where this goes. And it just kind of got worse from there, if you can believe it. Some really high-profile actors show up in this. Kind of lost respect for some of them.
Now, these are a lot of people who have showed up in previous movies. Multiple movies.
Has Terry Crews been in one?
No.
Has Harvey Keitel been in one?
Yes.
Really?
Little Nicky played the devil. He played Bill Nicky's
yeah,
dad.
I forgot about that.
And then Rodney Dangerfield was his dad.
I was going to say, I don't remember. I'm sure Rodney
Dangerfield. The interesting thing about
Dangerfield.
that movie is it does have Keitel in it. But it also, this movie obviously was probably deliberately released almost alongside The Hateful Eight. This Ridiculous Six, The Hateful Eight.
Well, that made me angry too.
And you know who was in Little Nicky? Tarantino. So I wonder what his thoughts on this are. But it does have other amazing actors: Harvey Keitel, John Turturro, Steve Buscemi, Nick Nolte.
I don't really give them a pass, but Steve Buscemi and John Turturro are they're regulars for Sanders. So I'm like, okay, I'm surprised. And there's this long, awful thing of let's invent baseball.
Oh God, it was awful. There's not one joke in that landed for me.
I'm just
no, not one.
The two things that I liked about this movie, I really like the idea of Vanilla Ice being Mark Twain.
He was kind of funny.
Yeah, I enjoyed that, and I liked John Lovitz at some of it as the super rich, super racist, whatever he was supposed to be. He had some moments where I was like, okay, because I'm a big fan of his, but at the same time I'm like, why are you in this?
Awesome, Little Nicky.
Oh.
You know how you said that the first 20 minutes are pretty boring?
Mm-hmm.
You want to know the main reason the first 20 minutes are kind of boring? Because you know how else looks really, really bored in the first 20 minutes?
All of them?
Mainly Adam Sandler. He looks so disinterested.
The whole movie he does.
frame of this movie. He just looks like he couldn't care.
And it's like, well, I'm here. I'm in the desert. Cool.
I'm not an Indian. And like some of the other people,
They're
for whatever
trying.
reason, are trying.
Yeah.
Definitely.
But
it does have a really good cast, and some of them are trying to do with it what they can. And maybe nobody is trying harder than Taylor Lautner, which is just crazy. And he's not funny.
oh my
he is
god,
trying.
he's trying, but he's failing. He's failing just as hard as he's trying in that.
But he's doing exactly what he was given to do.
Yeah, no, that's
which
fair.
Is not good. This is not a funny movie. It doesn't. It feels fake.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't feel like a well-made thing at all. It doesn't feel like a movie. I mean, maybe that's what Sandler movies have become, but
Just
like
these
it's
thrown together. Whatever.
It's a shame that this guy who at one point made movies that made me laugh. Happy Gilmore, Billy Madison.
Even like Big Daddy and Waterboy and stuff
Yeah,
are the ones
sure.
that I enjoy. I had really hoped with like he did Funny People, and I was like, okay, this is gonna be the start of his comeback, his redemption. He's gonna start. He did like that and Punch Drunk Love. He was starting to kind of do a few more serious stuff, and he's really good in some of those. Those and like Reign Over Me and stuff like that. Like he's great. And I'm like, okay, he's getting to that point where the comedic actor's taking like his dramatic turn and he's turning it around and turning it, and then he's like, I want to go vacation places.
But here's the thing. This is a really bad movie. But with that said, and with what you just said, Reign Over Me, Punch Drunk Love, Spanglish, movie with James L. Brooks, Men, Women, and Children, The Cobbler. Every time
Did you
he does,
see The Cobbler?
No.
Okay.
Every serious movie that he does not make money.
That's true.
He has not received like that. People talk well about his performance in Punch Drunk Love. He didn't receive recognition for it.
That's
he hasn't
true.
received anything for it. His fans didn't come out. They are ignored. Movies like, say, Rumor Has It and stuff like that are awful, but they made money.
Even this is like what the highest.
That's what I was going to say.
Okay.
Netflix revealed in the recent days that, and when I texted you, I actually texted you the wrong thing.
Okay.
My original understanding of the story was that over a 30-day period, it was their highest watched movie ever. Over a 30-day period. I read more about it today, and it actually is the most viewed movie in Netflix history, and it's only been out less than a month. Whatever that means. They won't say the numbers. They don't tell you what that means.
Well, I'm curious. It's the most viewed. Okay, so I started it in 5 minutes. I gave up. Does that count as a view? Do we have to watch the whole thing? Do you have to finish the count?
No
where
idea.
does the...
No clue. But people watched it. More people, presumably because everybody has Netflix, and that number must mean something. Probably more people watched this, definitely, than watched his last two serious movies.
Yeah.
And probably more than saw Pixels, his last theatrical comedy. And he got to sleepwalk through a movie that looked like it was made in 2.5 weeks. And it was heavily watched. And he got paid a lot of money by Netflix to do this 4-picture deal. So, I don't really blame him. Because when he did try, he didn't get anything.
Yeah, that's fair.
And Funny People, a movie that should have, it was Judd Apatow, it was funny, it was a serious part, but it was a funny movie, was also ignored. That movie, Apatow was coming off 40-Year-Old Virgin and Knocked Up, which both made over $100 million in the US, and that movie made like 35, 40.
Yeah.
Like it was ignored. And so, at a point that has to be so disheartening.
It's like, why do I bother trying?
Why try? It doesn't matter if I try.
If I pump out this shit, people will like it. People will go see it. I'll make money. If I try...
If you don't care about your legacy, if you aren't somebody like a Tarantino who says, I'm only going to make 10 films because my filmography really means something to me. If you're not like that, then just keep getting paid.
If it's true that I think he said, I do movies because where I want to take my family. If I'm like, well, I'm going to keep making money and I can take my family to this nice place, why not? I don't totally blame him.
I don't blame him for making this, but this is a very, very bad
This is a low point. This is a real...
Yeah. Sure.
And, you know, there's that...
Also, I think you were the one who told me a couple days ago that somebody that you knew said that this wasn't as bad as Pixels.
Yes.
That is a lie. I saw Pixels in theater, and Pixels was at least a watchable story from start to finish. And it looks like some people were at least trying, and it has a lot of effects, and there is a story. It's not a very good one.
Yeah.
But this movie is 100 times worse, and when your star who got paid for this 4-picture deal looks like he literally could not care, this is worse. This is way worse. Trust me.
And you know, you made the comparison about, you know, Hateful Eight and stuff like that. And the beginning of the movie, after the little intro, there's the title comes up on the screen, Ridiculous 6 in 4K. And I'm like, first of all, why?
Totally just playing off of the set. They had to have known that they were going to do that on Hateful Eight.
And it's like, and I think that what's interesting more is, you know, you have a film like The Hateful Eight it's shot in 70 millimeter. It's legitimately trying to, you know, do this thing and be something and capture the spirit of the Western and all this kind of stuff. And then you've got this, so it's like, we're Ridiculous 6. We're shot in 4K. Look at us. Here's some donkey shit and Taylor Lautner swinging around on a noose. Like, that's the whole thing. And then you got the fat guy from Lost, like a caveman through the whole thing. I don't even know what. I fell asleep like partway through it and then shut it off. And then when you told me you finished it, I'm like, okay, guess I'll finish it. And then I fell asleep with like 15 minutes left. And I'm like, I don't care. I'm not going back to finish this.
You didn't miss much.
I'm
tell
sure.
You that.
And like, I hate to spend these times and this show like bragging on a movie and stuff like that, but
it's a bad movie.
It's bad. It's just so bad.
I would hope that with at least one of the 4 movies, just one, just try and do something that matters.
Yeah.
But the fact that this was that highly watched and stuff,
why do it? Why?
Exactly. So we'll see what he does. Maybe Netflix will be like, that's great that a lot of people watch that, but we want to
put our name
track record here of quality.
Yeah. If we're gonna put our name on something, it needs to.
We'll see. We'll see what they do.
Up this a little bit.
I don't know, but you know, maybe we'll still be here to watch the other 3.
I think we have to now. We started it.
Yeah, to kind of, so we'll see if they get any better. But this is definitely a low point in his career. So now's the point where we would give each other something to stream.
Exactly.
And my choice for you.
Okay.
Actually, last night, I think as I was watching this movie, you finally saw the Tom McCarthy film Spotlight. And I was watching a Sandler movie, and the movie before Spotlight was a Tom McCarthy Adam Sandler movie called The Cobbler, which we just talked about. And it is streaming on Netflix. And now, to keep up with your theme of watching Ridiculous 6 and Spotlight, you're going to watch the movie they did together. You're going to watch The Cobbler.
Can I quit this show? Is that a thing? I don't have enough beer left in this thing.
So I knew you hadn't seen it. You're going to watch The Cobbler.
I hate you so much
if
right
only
now.
Because I want to know how it is.
See, I wish I'd done this so I could really get back at you, but I guess I'll have to wait till next week.
Okay. Maybe we'll enjoy it. But I mean, really, that guy Tom McCarthy has made quality fucking movies.
That's true. I'll give you that.
And maybe you'll be refreshed to see Adam Sandler possibly trying in a movie.
We'll see. I'll find out. I'll let you guys know next week. I'll get a little bit different of a movie to show you.
Okay.
I believe earlier in the show, not this episode, but in the show, one of the movies I gave you was Antichrist. It was one of our Halloween movies I gave you. It was your first Lars von Trier film. A couple other of his films are streaming on Netflix.
Okay.
So I am going to give you, I really should give you a different one, but I'm going to go ahead and stick with my original plan. I'm going to go ahead and give you Melancholia.
Okay.
It's Kirsten Dunst, Charlotte Gainsbourg again, Kiefer Sutherland, somebody else, other people in it.
People are in the movie.
People are in the movie.
More than two? More than two
more
on Fox?
Yeah.
Okay.
More than two in a Fox. No... I don't think there's genital mutilation in this one. I think you'll be okay.
Okay.
But I'll be curious to hear what you think of this.
Alright. And that's streaming on Netflix as well.
Last I checked it was, yes.
Alright, so Melancholia, The Cobbler.
Is there any beer left? There's a little bit of beer left.
We should say, while we're on the topic, before we get to our pitch it.
Oh, yeah.
This week we are drinking, what is it? The
Sensi 2015, Sensi 6 Point.
And it's, again, it has a
Good.
bird with some hops in its mouth, delivering it to our mouths. And we both are enjoying it.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
So, alright, so, for our second and final segment of the week, we have Pitch It. So if you've never seen us do a Pitch It, I recommend that you go back and watch some of the episodes where we've done these. But basically what happens is, about once a month, one of us...
Well, it's every other week.
Every other week.
Normally. We took a break
It's
off
been
for the holiday.
It's been a while. One of us gives the other just a title of just a made-up title and a genre, and the other has to come up with an entire movie and pitch it to us. So I gave you the title A15.
You did.
And I believe I didn't even give you a genre.
Nope. You
I
said
said, just run with it.
A15. Here you go.
Yes.
So
what did you come up with?
What I have come up with, it's not as fleshed out as it normally is.
Okay.
We've had a holiday and stuff, so it's not.
So you had extra time.
So I had extra time, and I didn't take, like any project or school thing I used to do, I would wait till the last minute and throw it together.
Right.
So A15 is about a group of kids. It's a horror film.
All right.
But a group of kids who go into an old abandoned mental hospital, and in one of the rooms, the room is A15. So in that room, they discover there is somebody still in here. They find a person like still chained up in the hospital.
Still alive.
Still alive. Still kicking. There's no reference of how much time has passed. Some time has passed. And in the, oh my God, there's somebody here, they let him go. Well, in any horror movie, you know that's probably a bad
thing.
A bad idea. So it's about them trapped in this mental institution. Kind of a ghost story with the past of this thing, as well as you have the murderous, maybe murderous, mystery chained up person still in this mental institution in room A15. Kind of a blend between Session 9 and Dead Girl.
Okay. I've seen Session 9.
Oh, you should see Dead Girl. That's what I should have given you for this week, is Dead Girl.
Too late.
Damn it. Maybe next week. Dead Girl's cool. These kids find like a chained up naked zombie woman in like a basement and use her as like her sex toy.
Okay.
It's not what you think. It's not the movie you're thinking it is.
I don't know how it couldn't be the movie. I think it is.
It's actually really interesting.
Okay.
You watch it for the acting.
Okay.
But no, so it's kind of a blend, sort of like this ghost horror psychological with this murderous thing, and these kids kind of trapped in this.
Okay. So who would be in this movie and who would make it?
Bunch of no-name brats.
Okay.
Kind of your typical
horror movie.
Kids body count. Maybe throw in a good lead. What's the girl from? I can't remember. I'm blanking on her name. The girl from Green Inferno and Knock Knock. Eli Roth's like wife or whatever she is. Yeah. Someone like that to kind of lead it.
Okay.
Maybe someone like the girl from You're Next. The I can't remember her name. The Australian girl from that. You saw that, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay. This is like the kind of easy up and coming, not easy, but like the low budget horror movie that somebody would kind of get their start on. You kind of go from there, like a Saw for James Wan or something like that. You have a location, kind of standard horror movie, and see where it goes.
Yeah, I mean it definitely sounds like a horror movie.
Yeah, it's pretty standard.
All right. So room A15.
Still A15. I'm not changing your title here.
I understand, but it's room A15 in an abandoned
mental institution.
Sure.
Okay.
All right. I'd watch that. Do you have a title for me? Genre?
I do. I'm going to give you the title. This is totally prepared.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm going to give you the title Beer Can Summer Beach Party.
Okay.
Any genre.
Stealing?
Taking off the shackles
Beer Can
and letting
Summer
you go.
Beach Party.
Just like the patient in A15, I'm letting you loose.
Alright.
I'm undoing those, and you can run free, you can kill it, or me, or anybody else. As long as you come up with, what did I say? Beer
Can Summer Beach Party.
Yeah.
Alright, so I will be back in 2 weeks with a pitch for Beer Can Summer Beach Party, the movie.
Mm-hmm.
And that sounds good.
Cool.
So, A15, let us know. Tweet at
Rich Belson.
if you think that you would see A15. What would you have come up with for that title? Let us know.
Because that's a pretty ambiguous title.
It could have been really.
I knew it was going to be a room or a squat, something.
Yeah, it could have been a gang that kills people using smashed A1 bottles, the A15.
That would have been good.
Just off the top of my head.
I want to change my answer to
It's
that.
just going to be that, and it's directed by the guy who directed Dope. Written by the screenwriters of Straight Outta Compton.
See what happens when you put thought into this stuff?
Shot by the DP of Tangerine.
I'm sure they had a DP on that movie.
With the iPhone.
Yeah.
Alright, so let us know, or you can also tweet at me on Donks, or you can tweet at our channel.
Mm-hmm.
We have a Twitter account.
We do.
Which is...
It's OABeer_official. That's our Twitter channel.
That's us.
Our Twitter channel, our Twitter handle for the show.
Handle. We have a YouTube channel.
We do have a YouTube channel.
And yep.
But we have a problem with it.
Yeah. Not even Sherlock Holmes could find it.
It's very complicated. You can't find it by URL. You can go search on YouTube, or you can click this video and it'll take you to our channel. But you can't just go youtube.com/blank. We need 100 subscribers to have the option of making a custom YouTube URL.
Yeah.
So we're a little short on that. So if you do like these videos, please share us with your friends and subscribe to the channel. It's greatly appreciated. Leave us comments. Let us know what you think. What did you think of the Ridiculous Six? Are we wrong?
Yeah. I
don't think so, but we could be. If you have a different opinion, I'd like to hear it. If you have an intelligent opinion on it, I'd definitely like to hear it. Not that movie was funny. You guys are
I'm not sure if someone who liked this movie could have an intelligent opinion, but prove me wrong.
Yes.
Prove me wrong.
Prove us wrong. I'd love to see a detailed, intelligent opinion of why The Ridiculous Six is a good movie.
Yeah.
And you can also find us on Facebook. I do have a link for you for that. You can find us on facebook.com/overabeer, where you can see all of our videos and like us and share us there too and all that fun stuff. But I think that's going to be it for today, so we'll see you guys next time.